Yeah, yeah. You'll get it by 7 o'clock. Okay. I can't remember what brought us together. It must have been something I said. Either way, I took a shine to you, Abilene, it like a kick to the head. One day you left me and ran to the river. You sailed off to places unknown. Now I am sitting here watching water flow by me, wearing my heart like a stone. Now it's one for the river and two for the rain, three to be with you and keep you from pain. Carry that feeling till we meet again by the cool, calming water, the sweet rolling water. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you here by the river. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you here by the banks of the cool Abilene. I'll wait for you there and dream of your hair, and ask every sailor who dares come down by the water, have you seen her? Are you waiting here for her too? Was it all in my head? Did you leave me for dead? Am I wasting my time in the sun? Will you return? Will our love still burn like the coals that I hold in my hand? I'll wait for you, daughter, for the mariner's daughter, by the namesake of every man's dream. Well, I'll never understand of all the names in the land why yours had to be Abilene, Abilene. Just like the river you floated away, Abilene, Abilene. Wait for you here by the banks of the cool Abilene, Abilene. Wait for you here by the Abilene, my Abilene. Thank you. Well, I was on my feet when you came to me, bringing what you brought. Didn't say a word, but I swear I heard everything you thought. You looked up at me with something like love. Why you needed me, laid it at my feet. So I picked it up, threw it overhand, watched you run again. You brought it back to me, just out of reach of something like love. Every time I walk away, stretched out on the bed, fingers stretching through to when I first saw your face. I almost walked away. I took a second glance, and then with shaking hands, I brought you home to stay. We pass in the hall at night and turn on the light upstairs, shining down from above with something like love. You keep looking at me with something like love. You keep looking to me for something like love. Thank you. Wrote a letter to myself, put it high up on a shelf, fell into a crack where mice and spiders live. Now I wait for your reply to a letter that I never ever meant for you to read with open eyes. I sent it to you by email. Do you dream about me too? Did you get my email? Honey, I still hope that I still get to you. Hiding in the bushes green, where I'm waiting to be seen. In the mailbox where I'm fading into view. Have a riddling good news. Check the bottom of my shoes. Or a scrapbook hold of paper that I can use. I send it to you by email. Do you dream about me too? Did you get my email? Honey, I still hope that I still get to you. Folded up in a paper coffin, sealed with toxic glue. Did you get my email? Mama, I still hope that I still get to you. I wanna see you there in your overwear, tucked into my pessimism, borne by winds across the ocean blue. Fly to you, fly to you. My email, fly to somewhere, someone, something new. Oh, thank you. Go to 20,000 feet and open it again. Half of them are taken by the wind, and the other half will never fly again. I go for a walk to feel the ground beneath my feet. Stop and say hello to all the walkers that I meet. I can see the birds up in the sky. It don't treat me, I can see them up so high. 'Cause God don't cut no corners in His own design. He don't wave His hands and say it's fine. Off to see the world, used to be by train, then it went to cars and then circled back in. Used to be a luxury to fly, now it's just another way to say goodbye, goodbye. Tell me how much faith we should put in faceless men. Take us to the sky and then bring us back again. They only care about the bottom line. They don't care about the bottom, yours and mine. They don't care about the other side. They just want to satisfy the blind. Time is coming, no one's going to fly on a plane that's made of tin, bubblegum and sin floating on the wind. And I'll never get me on that plane again. Oh no, no, I'll never get me on that plane again. Thanks. That one's about Boeing. I wanna see you, robin's egg blue, in a castle in the sky, fragile holder, on a road to order, on the bend with finish line. When it's over, I turn my shoulder on the colored pieces, all the pieces of the robin's egg blue, broken into by design. Ragged continents are ripped apart by time, like a robin's egg blue. I made for you with my mind. Strand by strand we build a nest of mud and straw, and raw humanity hold the robin's gift to you. Deep inside a silver bell, wrapped around the golden paper shell of a robin's egg blue, broken into. Once it was new, then it hatched in my mind, flew into the frozen sky, where it landed it goes, just too hard to find. A robin's egg blue, broken into, broken view, left me just where you would find. Now It was in December back in Baton Rouge, dying with the embers that were drying out my shoes. Looking out the window, I saw you in the grass, a silhouette reflecting all the past. Don't turn back, you'll only see me crying. Don't turn back, keep walking down that road. It's a fact that I can't live without you, no. And I don't want you watching me implode. No, I don't want you watching me implode. Families in the parlor talking quietly because a deadly pallor is falling over me. In my fantasies, I see you cry, thinking about the love you left behind. Don't turn back, you'll only see me crying. Don't turn back, keep walking down that road. It's a fact that I can't live without you, no. I'm not about to, no. And I don't want you watching me implode. No, I don't want you watching me implode. Well, I'm alive, or else I couldn't sing. I couldn't beg for one more chance. What would it take to not take off that ring and send my love an ambulance? Don't turn back, you'll only see me crying. Don't turn back, keep walking down that road. It's a fact that I can't live without you, no. I'm not about to, no. And I don't want you watching me implode. No, I don't want you watching me implode. No, I don't want you watching me implode. Don't turn back, don't turn back. Thanks.
Doing a lot of writing.
Yeah, well, I'm getting back into writing.
Another early morning siren drags him out of bed. Reach for the phone but slams his thumb into the wall instead. He stares out at the winter rain. It's coming down again. We're freezing on the grass. How long will it last? Or is it nearly past? Looks in the mirror, but the face he sees is not his own. Can't really tell if what's staring back is flesh or bone. He feels footsteps inbound, the echo of a sound. Once since passed away. How long will he stay, hiding from the day? I read your story on the news. You never got the chance to choose between your livelihood and the only thing that could keep you from floating away into the rain. Well, I was sitting by the fire on a flat and muddy tire. Oh my, oh Rado. Well, I was waiting for the light that had disappeared at night. Oh my, oh Rado. Once she turned to me and cried, I'm too scared and sad to be alive. How I wish you'd take the hint and get away from me. I didn't. Oh my, oh Rado. Well, I was bold and I was mean when I was 17. Oh my, oh Rado. To break her heart, but instead I tore apart. Oh my, oh Rado, oh Rado, you ran away from me, locked the door and melted off the key. So I'll have another drink and tip the bottle down the sink for oh my, oh Rado. Oh my, oh Rado, oh my, oh Rado.
Let me think, yeah. That's fine. When people are here to get them
In the early morning light, I feel the clouds moving left to right. A blanket holding in the heat, folded back where sky and mountains meet. Up ahead the sun breaks through. The sun is me, the ground is you. A beacon reaching to the sky, following the naked eye. So I'll wait in Amsterdam. Took a vow, we made a a plan, living in a world we didn't understand. In a room in Amsterdam. Oh. It was 20 years ago, looking out at falling snow. Through a window, sitting by the fire, the flames went out and we got high. In a cloud of honesty, we broke the lock and bent the key. In the doorway you said to me, you'll see, only time can set us free. And now I wait in Amsterdam. You broke my heart, I made a plan, living in a world that's built on sinking sand. In a room in Amsterdam. Oh. Well, I'm holding on to pain like a long unbroken chain. How can anything remain hidden underground that's swollen with the rain? So I'll wait in Amsterdam. You left me a broken man, living in a world I'll never understand. In a room in Amsterdam, I'm still here in Amsterdam. Thank you. Kathy got drunk and ate some butterflies. The way they tasted was a big surprise. She felt their little legs go up and down. Kathy fell and broke her crown. Kathy got drunk and everything blew up. Sky high and floating by, she fell in love. Landed in the middle of a waterfall, but Kathy couldn't swim at all. Kathy couldn't swim at all. Was there a moment she knew everything changed? Was there a feeling she couldn't explain? Kathy got drunk today, just like yesterday. Kathy drunk, but then she threw up and started all over again. She started all over again. Kathy got drunk and ate some butterflies. The way they tasted was a big surprise. She felt their little legs go up and down. Kathy fell and broke her crown. Kathy fell and broke her crown. But Kathy got drunk today, just like yesterday. But Kathy got drunk, and then she threw up and started all over again. She started all over again. She started all over again. She started all over again.
Thank you.
Forever, forever, we're out here on the sand, walking hand in hand to all forever. Forever together, staring out at sea, pondering what you and me together. Means in a million years when we've been together for so long. Though our trajectory is upward, I can see it trending north until forever, forever, forever. Forever, whatever that means in 50 years, projecting all our deepest fears forever. You look as lost as I do, floating on the tide, but we're floating side by side together. Forever, forever. Forever's not enough. Forever's just enough. Forever's long enough. Forever's not enough. Forever's just enough. Forever's long enough. Forever's not enough.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Meet me at the laundromat, tired as a heart attack. Be there when you can. You said they don't understand drawing stars and clouds on the back of your hand with the ballpoint pen you stole in 7th grade. Slipped it in the pocket of jeans you made from cast-off pants you'd found in a bag behind the bleachers at the high school dance. Do you feel pressure to be more special than anyone else you know? Always on the bleeding edge, climbing out on every ledge, catching the falling snow. Even so, you can't seem to decide what to do with the rest of your life. I just wanna be by your side until one of us or both of us die. Meet me in the morning, meet me in the evening, meet me at the edge of the sea. Meet me when you're leaving, meet me without warning, meet me in my memory. Well, I don't know where you are, but baby, you're a shooting star. Lightning in a jar. Baby, you're a shooting, baby, you're a shooting star. You're a shooting star.
Put in here. What
Thank you.
are you asking for?
Should I stop there too? Maybe one more? All right, one more since no one's helping me stop. Okay. Apparently I can do a few more.
No one feels good all the time. But take what you want if it helps. I'll step aside. Stand up and take care of yours, and I'll do mine. Words that were not meant in pain turn into live grenades when tossed away. Lessons we learn about shame are learned again. And I'm trying to decipher all the things that I should say, like a hacker cracking passwords on the brink of Y2K, when nothing's gonna happen anyway. Wake up to sounds in the walls, something inside where your eyes don't work at all. Why hit your stride when it's easier to crawl. Follow the rising tide, float in between the great divide. I'll hitch a ride on swallowed pride. And I'm trying to decide if everything will cease to be, like a soldier slumping shoulders on the brink of World War III, when nothing ever meant that much to me. No, nothing ever meant that much to me. No, no one ever meant that much to me, except you. You mean that much to me. Here it comes again, choking on the wind, pushing up into my brain. The clouds are sublimating, and I'm getting sick and tired of waiting for the rain. Here it comes again, tastes like medicine, pushing down into my veins, like a simple prayer, floating on the air and running down the drain. The outside world is stitched across the diamonds on my lenses. It's not worth the going price of paying more attention. Well, I'm stuck in Vaseline. When I'm dry, then I'll be clean. Maybe I will call the weatherman and thank him for the rain. Pollen's not a problem, all the leaves are falling, the rain is here to stay. Well, it begins to rise, it's falling from my eyes and running down my face. The never-ending waterfall is breaking my defenses. Cracks are all refracting and short-circuiting my senses. The clouds will cover up the pain, the noble Novocaine. Maybe I will stay a little longer out here in the rain.
Thank you. This might be my last one. We'll see.
Nostradamus couldn't have predicted this. The world would end not with a bang, but with another kiss. That's the way the story goes this time. That's the way the story goes. Two young lovers from the wrong sides of the wall hold each other very tight until they fall. It's not supposed to be like that at all, but that's the way the story goes. That's the way the story goes. That's the way the story goes. Shocking twist is coming in chapter 3. The man who came to save the world is hanging from a tree. Well, that's not how it's supposed to be, but that's the way the story goes. That's the way the story goes. That's the way the story, that's the way the story, well, that's the way the story goes. In between the covers of the pages are the stories written by the winners of the war. It's a mystery, we can suss the ending, and no one knows the denouement it has in store. Did I fall asleep and dream the rest, or am I turning pages still? It's anybody's guess. Well, that's the way the story goes, I guess. That's the way the story goes. That's the way the story goes. That's the way the story. That's the way the story. That's the way the story. Well, that's the way the story goes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's 5-minute warning? Oh, I saw 5 minutes left? Oh, okay.
Great. All right.
Okay. I'll stop whenever you want me to.
I'll have this one instead. This one's about getting started late in life.
When I was young, the bands I loved all seemed to fade away into oblivion. For some return, their flame still burns. Now they play for crowds who pay to hear the hits and nothing but. The venues seem a little small. Main stage at the county fair and food court at the mall. It makes me sad, but it makes me kinda jealous that their fame lives on and on. No shade, get paid. Maybe all my complex feelings come from understanding that my rising star can only fade like shadows in a cave. I'm too old to play the nostalgia circuit. I'm just starting out and I'm trying to get work. If I could stand it tonight, you'll find me at the mall, but I'll be shopping at the big and tall. This is my plea, remember me. Well, maybe I'll come back through holograph technology. If you're a kid, start a band. That way maybe you'll live long enough to circle back again. Well, I'd play any place at all. Main stage at the county fair and food court at the mall. Pretend that I was big back in the 90s and my master tapes were lost in a fire. I'm too old to play the nostalgia circuit. If I hit it big, I'll be too tired to work it. It don't concern me at all. You may see me at the mall, but I'm too old to play the nostalgia circuit. I'm just starting out and I'm trying to get work. If I can time it just right, I could retire tonight, right here on the stage, then die of old age. And if you see me at the casino, playing blackjack or keno, and if you see me at the mall, well, I'll be shopping at the big and tall. Yes, I'll be shopping at the mall, at the big and tall.
Thanks. Was that one? Okay, all right. We'll do a short one.
Oh, they're still not ready over there. Okay, good. You find those mics there, Mr. Corey? One might not work.
Here's the last one here.
Mr. Stone died alone. Mr. Stone died alone. Halfway down the hallway, backlit by the fire, a sweaty silhouette is crawling to the other side. He went just shy of 55, a recluse in his prime. He lived his life at 6th and Pine, and that is where he died. He thought he was a good man with no way to compare. He was cared for by the city, but the city didn't care. He hid behind the door, a bulwark keeping out the rain. Chains and locks adorned it like a soldier on parade. His driver's license long expired, claimed his eyes were green, but they were red and spider-webbed in spite of all he'd seen. And Mr. Stone died alone. Mr. Stone was here and now he's gone. Did you know Mr. Stone? His daddy wasn't wealthy, still he lost it all. Got took in by a money man and then he took a fall. His mama left in winter time, chasing sweeter air. She often sent him postcards, he wished she was there. Before he walked into the world, they locked him in a cell. Left the door unlocked until he locked the door himself. And Mr. Stone died alone. Mr. Stone died alone. He was here and now he's gone. No one knows Mr. Stone. He died alone. Mr. Stone died alone. He was here and now he's not. No one knows Mr. Stone died alone. Mr. Stone died alone.
Thank you very much. Have fun.
Eric,
I usually go by Eric with an H, so that
Eric with an H for
That works.
Swabiland here. Well, welcome you all to Swabiland. We have summer Swabi unfolding before us. Look, it's almost set up. So if you close your eyes for 3 days, you'll be all set. Good. The next up are the Merry Hamsters. And they're going to have some fun for us. Yeah, if that ain't enough fun, make your own.